Ulyov was back from his holiday and was on his way to meet with Clarence. The invite was a little vague and was definitely not sure why they were going to talk about farming. The distribution office overload was a thing in his mind as well, but they'd been building so slowly a bit of a weight of materials was hardly noticed. Hearing about broken down vehicles was news to him, though. It was not something he'd ever had a concern about. When he was running fuel back in Fjordland, he made sure his vehicle maintenance garage was top notch. He'd assumed the same could be said here, apparently it was not. Simple fix, though. Get the right mechanics and make sure they have the tools and materials. That's when the penny dropped for him. They probably didn't have a steady supply of materials. That would very much be a concern. This could be an interesting meeting. He walked into the meeting room. Clarence was already there and seemed to be on the edge of his seat. He said, "Clarence, good to see you. How have you been?" Clarence playfully replied, "Oh, let it go, Ulyov. You know exactly what I'm going to say." Ulyov smiled and laughed. "Yes, I do, and I know I should be disconnecting when I'm on holiday, but I just can't. Anyway," Ulyov continued, "I came up with a great idea while we were on the beach." Clarence nodded and said, "Oh, we have a pretty full agenda. Do we have enough time for something else?" Ulyov responded, "We don't have to hash it all out now, but I think you'll like the idea. It should allow us to get the refinery up and running much quicker." Clarence enthusiastically replied, "If that's the case, we can drop the rest of the agenda. How about we start with your idea? Lay it on me." Ulyov stated, "To get this oil area built faster, we need smaller storages." Clarence said questioningly, Smaller storages? That doesn't sound right to me. In fact, it sounds like we'd be going in the opposite direction." Ulyov shook his head and cleared up his ambiguous statement. "Multiple smaller storages. You see, to start with, we'll be supplying the Republic with bitumen and fuel. We don't need to have 20,000 tons of oil on hand." Clarence, nodding profusely now, said, "And if we chain a number of the storages together, we can eventually have a large storage, but not need to wait for all the materials to be delivered." "Great idea, Ulyov." Ulyov graciously said, "I thought you'd like the idea, Clarence." Hi, Cheap here. Welcome to episode 52 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Rote Bucht 1.0 reboot. Thanks for taking time out of your day to come and check out what I'm doing here. Today's going to be an interesting one, I think. Spent a little bit of time this morning looking around at some of the things that need to happen. And while we're still trying to get that big oil fuel, bitumen plant all built and good to go, it's going to be a while before it gets dealt with. And I was thinking about something that I would like to do down there. Will facilitate at least getting it started up sooner rather than later, and has to do with the storage. So rather than having one huge storage, build four smaller storages. That way I can build one of them and get the pumps in place and have it feeding where we need to get it fed. So namely the chemical factory, as well as the plant that's going to make the fuel and bitumen for us. So we'll get there. That's going to be the probably the last part of the episode. The other thing that I've got going on is this mechanical component backlog, and in reality, we're looking at some other stuff as well that's going to be a problem. The first off being the amount of money that we're spending or running out of for NATO bucks. So we have a truck on its way to drop off 6.5 tons of mechanical components here, and that's going to be the last one that we're going to get from the NATO border. That's in the CODO. So I'm going to let him continue on with that, and then we're going to switch back to getting mechanical components from our good old favorite Soviet border. I just want to make sure dropping off mechanical components 20% here. So yeah, sorry. I think it's 20% for both. Here and at the other end as well. Which really isn't a whole heck of a lot. 6.5 tons basically. So we're not going, it's not like all of a sudden we're going to be spending 200,000 getting mechanical components back in here, but so many of the things that we're building right now need more and more and more mechanical components that it's just not it's not feasible, especially in winter, to wait for that amount of time. And by that amount of time, what I'm talking about is going to the border. Let me see. Yeah, there he is there, and he's getting close to where he can drop it off. But honestly, it's been probably this whole winter that he's making this trip. He probably started it a little bit back in November, and he's just on his way back, and he's still a little ways outside of Mezina, the new town. So that said, this will be the last round once that's dropped off there, and we'll make the change so we're not buying the mechanical components here anymore. And yeah, so that'll be what it's going to be. The other thing that I want to do is switch our the coal bus line. So what we have is the bus line that's running from our from here, from our starter town, and providing workers for coal. Now, we don't have a huge need for workers here because this is absolutely jam-packed full, which is cool. But what I want to do is I want to switch where the line is over to our new town. We just built a new sorry, we've just built a new apartment here, and it's slowly getting filled. 182 extra workers, so that's awesome. What I'm wanting this to do to replace is this one, adding the new stop here, and we'll be loading everyone there, and this one can then go away, and we need this end station, and that end station can go away. And what'll happen is everybody will pick up from this side, and life will be good, right? It's going to be perfect. What this does starts to utilize some more of the workers from this town, which was the intent all along. We just had to get things stabilized, and it's going to free up some workers on the other end so that we can just make better use of the workers that we have there, i.e. creating fuel and bitumen, as well as food and alcohol and clothing, as well as fabric. So I've got a list of stuff here that I'm checking off, and yeah, it's so that's the first one. And you notice that I'm staying in pause mode here because there's a bunch of things that I really want to get sorted out first. Okay. The other thing is, looking here, we are definitely dropping down in the amount of coal that we have, and if we run out of coal, it's really going to get our finances really depend. Not completely, but there's, it's a strong component of our exports, and we need that to happen. So we can't let it go. From there. So let's see, is he, yeah, he's going to the truck aggregate. Oh, the loading. I want you to go there because you have a load on right now. So we'll move you there. Cool. Another one. Dealt with. And where else do we need to go? What do I need to do? Okay, so we had a fire. And our building here packed it in. Well, we didn't. It was comical. We had need to get this fixed so that we have a vehicle repair station out at this end of the Republic. So what I need to do is get this rebuilt. So that'll take care of gravel and asphalt, and we just need to get our concrete guys out here. Yeah, hulls and concrete to get this. And it's shocking how much stuff this is going to take to get rebuilt. Yeah, it's like, my goodness. Anyway, that's the next one there. Hopefully that stuff gets delivered in shortish order. There was also, yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that I found that weren't quite right. And again, most of it isn't really end of the world kind of stuff, but some of it is quite important. Here, the composting and water treatment, while I don't have to specify that we want to drop off there, but it is chemicals. So I prefer, it's just when I see that selected, it's what I know versus what it could be just about anything. So if we had ended up picking up something that sorry, I'm looking at this. I don't know what's going on, why we're picking up chemicals from here. Oh, because I think we were yeah, that's right. We were delivering the chemicals because we were getting it from the border, but that just wasn't chemicals. Just getting chemicals from the this side basically almost brought our republic down because we couldn't get enough chemicals here fast enough. So we stopped doing that. So we won't need chemicals here. We're only getting them from well, yeah, we're only getting them from let me just check to make sure that chemical DO, yeah, it's definitely not picking chemicals up from anywhere, and I'm pretty sure the chemicals that we could have been picking up from the border were done through here, and yeah, it was just decided. I just decided that it wasn't didn't make sense to do that. So yeah, chemical DO, get the chemicals from there. No, that's we're not doing that anymore. And you won't be storing. We'll go 50-50 on these. Let's go down to 0 and see if it goes 50. Yeah, it goes 50-50. So yeah, we'll get 10 tons. It's a little bit of cash, but you know, $10,000 I think roughly. And he's bringing the mechanical components right now. Cool, 6.5. Yeah, just like, okay, that's good. I got the assignments dealt with there, and good to go. We also need to, and this is just getting out ahead of this stuff, supply cement, because that's this guy right here, if I'm not mistaken, as in a dry bulk storage. Yeah, so he's picking up cement from there. So we need to assign this, and oh, we've got a prefab panels set up there. And what's the 20 tons? So let's go with 50% there. And this is a pickup location, and I know I've said this before, I always like to have my pickups up top first. So and that'll be right under there, I think. Let's see if that's the right place for it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Good to go. All right, I'm getting stuff knocked off my list. I had to make a list to make that happen. The other thing that I'm going to do, well, let me go through the the list of stuff that I can get dealt with right now. Just was looking around at different things, and this is like, wow, we're getting full of hazardous waste. So best to up the people count here a little bit. We'll go up to 10, and I think we're at 10 now, and I'm hoping that by switching the bus route, we can actually get 10 workers here consistently. And here, I'll come back and have a look partway through that, just to make sure that that's happening. So cool. Right, we got a couple of things on the go for a rebuild. I think, yeah. So we don't have anyone assigned. Well, what we have is we've got everything on site, but we don't have the people. So we're going to what? Okay, let me try it like this and see what happens. Okay. I guess you have to do it through the rebuild menu. So that's our coal mine should get done. It's got all the materials on site. So it's just a matter of getting a few people there to complete that. And another interesting one is we're also rebuilding this. Now, this is an interesting situation because it can't supply people to itself, as far as I'm aware. I haven't tried this, but maybe I should give it a shot and see. Again, this one's got all the resources on site, and let's see if I can assign itself. No, you can't. So that would have been really handy. We don't have buses here, but I don't really want to do that. So I think, well, sorry, let me finish my thought. What I'm going to do is transfer one of these buses to the hulls and concrete. It doesn't really matter which one, to be perfectly honest. It's just it's a little closer. So I just want to see where these guys are, if they have workers on or not. And most of them do. Yeah, wow, cool. Getting stuff done. Yeah, they all do. Okay, so, well, how close are you to where you're going? To the Mezina construction? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool. You're not, we don't need people there, so I'm going to reassign the people are you over here, and I'm going to give you the workers, and these three are this we don't need. I don't want them to send worker people out there, and this one is really just waiting for the mechanical components, so we can remove that one from this list. And the pumping station, the same idea. It's not necessary, so we'll remove you from there as well. And that should be good to go, and we can hopefully get this rebuilt. Okay, cool. I think I've got everything else dealt with. I'm just checking now. See, okay, yeah, buses and cranes, yeah, and the coal mine, and then the oh yeah, there's this sewage loading and unloading that I wasn't aware of. Where are we at with this? It's got everyone assigned. I don't think there's anything else that just needs to get some people. So that's cool. No problem. All. Okay. We've got. So that's that's something we've got going here. Cool. Awesome. What I want to plan out now is, and again, this one's a little bit more time sensitive, because what I'm going to be doing is changing the fact that we're going to be picking up mechanical components. So that's probably something, well, yeah, I don't want to take a chance. What I didn't want to do is take a chance, and just because I've been burned a little bit by this before, where I changed what I was picking up from where, and it decided, oh, okay, so you must not want this truck to deliver these mechanical components anymore. So what I'm going to do is yeah, this is what I should have done off the get-go. Just followed this until it gets back here. I can run this at slow speed while I'm doing my planning. So basically, what I need to do is, because we don't want to, or I don't want to spend any more money on mechanical components here. I want to build our mechanical components, and it's going to be yeah, it should work out just fine. Sure, I'm sure it will. Sorry. I'm just going to be building a small one. We need to tee that. Get that right about there. And I need a storage as well. I think I planned this one out. Be like that. Okay, let's get this going. Yeah, we need that in place and a couple of roads. One and let's see. No, I think, well, gonna make a whole bunch of difference, honestly. Get both of those dealt with, and I just he's definitely chugging along and going 12K. So yeah, I'm just gonna let him go. And yeah, we're still making money here, so that's awesome. Keep the exports going, please. Yes, and where are we at? Right, footpath. This will connect there. This will connect here. And commit to that, and we'll go get our local guy working on that. Okay, so yeah, I know this it seems like I'm a little bit all over the place, and I certainly am. But yeah, we just need to get this dealt with. It's not super expensive. There's definitely an amount in here that's needed, but it's not crazy. And it should be able to supply enough mechanical components. Sir, I doubt we'll be exporting. Probably set up something to look at the export for that, but yeah, it's not it's not it's not what it's not a it's not going to be a big deal. A big deal. Sorry, my brain's only letting me work on one thing at a time. I'm. It's only going to supply as long as it supplies our needs for building. Then I'm perfectly happy with it. So that's all good. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. So here's our truck chugging along. Let's see if we can get them there a little bit quicker and keep an eye on all our numbers. Okay, so our happiness and our health is going up. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Fortunately, we don't use the electronic components all that much, so getting them sourced from the western border is just fine. And I think what I should do is check the DO to see where all the trucks are, the covered hulls. And it might be that we only we have two. Yeah, this is that buddy, and here's the other one. I want to see. I'm not sure where he's at. Oh, he's way behind. Okay, well, as soon as this guy gets back, because we've paid for that stuff already. Like I said, I just don't want to take a chance that this is that we're going to do the mechanical component thing here. We're into oh, okay. That's going back positive. Good. Nice to see. We're almost through December, so it's not going to be as good a month. Okay, we're on a good road now. Should be coming up to the city pretty quickly, I think. Sorry, that's probably not the best view. Zoomed that closely in, I mean. And as soon as he drops off the materials, we'll be back into civilization now. Oh, we've got a heating problem at the fire station. Okay, looks like we're going to end up in a positive situation. And yeah, we'll get that research program dealt with. Oh, it's quicker to go that way around. I guess it would be. Not having a cross path there. Okay, get ready on the COD. Oh, okay, cool. And he's gonna, no, you're not going to be going there. We're going to actually get them from there. And I want you to go back to the CODO. Okay, cool. And let's see where you, okay, fabric. So that's the other thing that we were having an issue with, was our other repair station was out of materials. So good times. And this guy didn't reset, so obviously he's oh, okay, yeah, he's going back to the yeah, to get from here, from the other border, the U.S. border or the Soviet border. Okay. Now, let's see how. We still only have 4 people working here. I don't know that we should have been enough time. Okay, getting a few more now. And are we still at 7 there? Even though we're, well, there's 10. So there's enough. Looks like we're getting enough turnaround on that. Which is cool. And this number is dropping. So, okay, we'll check in on it a little bit later as well. Nice. Okay, what? Okay, that took no time. Let's get... And what do we need? Concrete, gravel, and asphalt. Okay, so we just need our concrete dudes in here. And this just needs gravel and asphalt. Okay, we're good. Now, did we get mechanical components here? No. I should have probably done this like this earlier, but I didn't. So, I think the mechanical components went somewhere else, or have gone somewhere else. Citizen loyalty. Research program. Okay. We maybe... let's research an increased birth rate. I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing to do, but it's what we're gonna do. So, I think we've got everything dealt with except for the last thing on my list, which is changing the oil storage. Just want to make sure that we're, yeah, there's definitely going to be a hit this month for our mechanical components. Getting them sorted out. We don't, yeah, we're still, we have mechanical components there now. Not quite here yet. But I'm guessing that's, yeah, being brought. And yeah, this is going to be buses, I'm guessing. Yeah, cool. So that should finish them off. Now, what I'd like to do, I just need to quickly pause this, and I just need to take a quick break. I'll be back in a moment. Cheers. Right, I'm back. And this is something that I need to deal with, because basically what I want to do is I want to have four of where are we here? Four of these vanilla storages, 1,500 each, I believe. Yeah. Let me have a quick peek just to, yeah, these are, I mean, that's, yeah, that's crazy. If I do four of these for 1,500, that's obviously 6,000 tons, and whether they all get filled, I don't know. Maybe these make more sense to build something that size. Let me see here. Let me check it out and see. So it's 11 tons of steel. Yeah. It's definitely a savings there. 31 tons of concrete, 17 tons of concrete. It is a little bit less, but it's also a little bit less in total. You know, it would be 5,000 tons of oil. But the space savings that we have is quite a bit better. Same amount of steel. Mechanical components, a little bit more mechanical components. 19 and 10, so quite a bit less asphalt. Concrete, yeah, quite a bit less concrete as well. I'm thinking maybe I go with the whoops with these guys. Yeah, I think that works. So at any rate, what I need to have happen, I'm going to have the feed come up the middle and then branch off with the pumps to supply the four of them. And I could even probably plan out 6, 3 on a side. Just from a space perspective, it gives us a few more options. Don't have to build them all right away, and gets us up and running quicker as well. So, which in my mind is even better. So, what I need to do, I just need to make sure I've got. I just want to have. I need to leave this section in as a reminder that I have to reconnect this back up, and I could even possibly run this over this direction instead of going up there. Yeah, it's just not that far away from the bus stop to have to really worry about that too much. So anyway, so the two pieces of pipe that need to go is this one and this one, and yeah. So unfortunately, we just built this one, of course, but it's all good. yeah, we're fine there. It's unfortunate, but can I do this? I think it will. Yeah. Okay. So now let's assign a demolition office. There's no one in range, but I know that they can. I can manually assign them. Why don't I do? Get rid of both of those. I'm not gonna take this one down because I will need to take it down. I just don't have to take it down right now. I just want these pipes out of the way so that I can build freely over here and then connect this up down this way as well. So let's go with canceling this one as well. Make sure I didn't cancel anything under here. Cool. Yeah. No. Nothing there. And let's go over to our demolition office right here and get them going. Yeah. That one and that one, please. Okay, cool. Just leave that there for the time being. And so, liquids. Canceling this one. That can go. And both of these. We'll get them back in. That's one's the oil one from here, and the other one was the oil supply for the chemical factory that we're going to build from there. Okay, cool. We can get rid of this. We haven't delivered anything. So I think in this space, if I'm not mistaken, and I could very well be because it's happened before, I should be able to get, you know, I'm thinking I can get 3. Yeah, so that means a total of 6. So if I put this, well, the first one this direction, and I want to kind of get it. I'm gonna probably have to go over this way a little bit. We'll see, just so I can clear. There's one there, and then this one. Let's see, sorry, got a road issue that I need to deal with. Isn't that a piece of road right there? Yeah. This is the only tricky one for road, and maybe I spin it around instead of trying to finagle it through this way and then connect up in this direction. Let's try that instead. Oh, here we are. Okay, so if I tee that and go this direction, that gives the ability to connect up to a road above. I don't know if I can sneak the road through there or not. That's the next question. I'm hoping. Let's see. We can. Yeah, it's not going to fit through there, is it? not even close. Unless we come through the middle, but I don't know if that's... Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. So, instead of... I don't know why it's snapping there like that. snapping too. Interesting. Oh, to the edge of the road. Okay, let's turn that off because that's annoying. Okay, that'll allow the connection in. And now, again... Let's see, is our grid handy? It is. And that's connecting that road up. Okay, cool. That works. And now, thinking I want the road on the other side. Oh, okay. Let's make sure I have enough space. There's plenty of room over here. I don't need to crowd this in. Plus, I need to get this dealt with as well. Excuse me. Yeah, it's probably best to do that like this. And I'm thinking something like that from a lined up perspective. It's right there and down this way. Right in this range. And we can do the same thing here, right? Okay, cool. Let's get our pipes, and this was needed these to be 3 into 1. Because I will have... Sorry, no, that's not the case. It needs to be 1 into 3, where this one will be connected up with this one, and I want it kind of in the middle-ish so that I can feed everything that needs to be fed. And I need a road, so good times. That looks like that'll work. We're close to the center, I think. And center left to right. Okay. And need one more up here. That's going to connect these two in. And also give us an option for continuing on. Is that right? Or is this the end of the line? No, this one needs to connect. Yeah, because this is going to connect here and here, and then this one's going to connect here and here, and this one will connect here and here. So yeah, okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. Need to make sure that we can get the road through as well. I'd like that to be straight-ish, and don't really want to mess too much with that infrastructure that's in place already. Wow. Maybe we go with the underground ones. That takes so much less space up. Let me try that. I haven't messed with this. I usually do the a little bit of planning ahead of time. Just trying. Does it look right? Does it feel right? Can it actually happen? Yeah, this underground pumping station. I want this. It's the road issue there again. And it may have to go like that right there. And maybe I do have to mess with stuff here. This can go here. Can I get a road out? That's the next question. I'm kind of doubting it. We shall see. Well, I can get a road down this way, and we're going underground with everything, so... Oh, messing with me. I'm gonna go like this. Because what will be happening is coming through this way. And I don't want that piece there. It's gonna come that way. Connect it up. And I think those have to... Well, we'll see. Yeah, like I said, I would really prefer not to have to mess with that going underground, right? Okay. Let's go to the underground side then. This might actually work quite well. Oh, except for our sewer and water. Okay, well, that'll work. It's not ideal, but it'll work. Let's see, is this gonna work? Work there. Let's see. Can't see. Okay, that works. I don't know if this is going to cooperate. Is it the road? Really? You'll go that direction? I don't know about that. Okay, let's come back above ground and see about moving that over just a little bit. Because it looked like that was... what was causing the issue. Just wasn't quite enough space there. It looks a little bit further over, and if I move this up a little bit more, it's actually, yeah, just doesn't quite look... I like this. I prefer having that a little bit of symmetry left to right. So with that one, yeah, somewhere in this range. And I know that's not perfect for symmetry, but okay, that connects up there, so that's cool. Okay. Now, the next question is, do we want to go above ground or not for this? We don't need a road through. So I think we can run our... Oh, what we do... Yeah, that has to go underground. Okay. 'Tis what it is. We will deal with that. Right. And then... our... Oh, I have forgotten one thing. Our outputs from these will... I'm going to need to look at what's happening with that. Let me see how long we've been in this session recording. Yeah, it's been about a excuse me, an episode's worth. So I'm just going to call that here for the time being and do a little bit of monkeying around, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for joining me for this one, and hope you have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers. Bye now.